Hi everyone. Hi, this is Miss Mary. Now we're gonna do the work from where we left off last week, which is page 55. Number 9. Okay, here we go. Number 9. The third one. Okay, now we've been working on our inversions, right? Okay, how do you do it? Now, you want to go ahead and count it up for 6 steps from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is B. D to B, right? Now, what do you have? Now, then you're going to look for its ketone, which is D, right? D major. In the key of D major, what do we have? Now, how do you figure this out? D major is a sharp key, right? And what comes right before D? Now, here is a D, and a half step below D is C sharp. So C sharp will be the last sharp. In the order of sharp, F comes first, and there's C, right? So F sharp and C sharp. And this B belongs in the key of D major. So this is good. Okay, let's move on. Now, third from this B flat is, now here we go, line, space, line, which is D. And what's the ketone? The bottom note. B flat major. Now, tell me, is it a sharp key or flat key? It is a flat key because there's a flat sign. Okay? Now, how do you figure out the flat keys? You go up to this flat and go one more. Okay? What's the first flat? B flat. Oh, there's B flat. And go one more. E flat. So in the key of B flat major, you have a B flat and E flat. And there's a D. D belongs in the key of B flat major. Let's do this one now. Okay? Count up for 6 steps. Line, space, line, space, line, space, which is B. Now, which one's the ketone? D. In the key of D major, now, is that a sharp key or a flat key? It's a sharp key. How do you figure it out? Half step below D is a C sharp. Or in the order of sharps, F comes first, and there's a C sharp. So F sharp and C sharp. Yeah, and there's a B. B belongs in the key of D major. The last one, C. And the 7th from C is B. Okay, this is the ketone C. As you know, in the key of C major, there's no sharps or no flats. So leave it as it is. Great. Good. Now we're going to move on to the next page. Now let's turn our pages to 56. Number 10, page 56. Write the primary triads. You know what primary triads are, right? It's 1, 4, and 5. First and the 4th degree and the 5th degree. Note with the triads. Okay, in the key of G major, G is 1, right? And what's 4? Here we go. Here's G. And let's number it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G is 1, and A, B, C is 4, and D is 5, right? Here's G. Here's C, and here's D. Okay? And the key signature is done for you, so you don't have to add any more accidentals. Okay? So there's 1, 4, 5. And we're going to do for the next key. Now tell me, what key is this? How do you look for the sharp keys? I look for the key signature for the sharps. Look for the last one, which is D sharp, and half step above D sharp is E. This is in the key of E major. If E is 1, what's 4 then? E, F, G, A. And what's 5? B. So you're going to draw E, A, and B. Here's E, here's A, and here's B. And build the triads over an E. So it's E, G, B. A, C sharp, B. Why is it C sharp? Because there's C sharp. And B, D sharp, F sharp. Okay, and you don't have to put extra, you don't have to draw extra sharps. Okay, let's do the next one now. One flat. What do you call it? F major. So it's F major. Here's F. If F is 1, what's 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. F, G, A, B. And 5 is C, right? There's a B flat. So actually 4 is B flat. Okay? So this is what I need you to do. Oh, guess what? I forgot to write the numbers, Roman numbers for this exercise. It's 1, 4, 5. And back to this. In the key of F major, F is 1. So you want to draw F, and 4 is B flat, but there's a flat sign for you, so you don't have to draw extra flat here. And C. Build a triad. F, A, C, B flat, D, F, and C, E, G. Space, space, space. And write the Roman numbers 1, 4, and 5. Great. Let's do the next one now. 2 sharps. Sharp keys, right? What's the last sharp? C sharp. Right above a C is a D. So this is in the key of D major. If D is 1, then what's 4 and 5? D, E, F, G is 4 and A is 5. Draw the notes. Here we go. We're going to go D and 4 is G, right? If I draw the G and A up here, it's going to get way too high. So we're going to bring this G down to lower G and A. Build the triads. D, F sharp and A. G, B, D, and A. C sharp and E. And write the Roman numerals. Here we go. 1, 4, 5. And all these primary triads are in major mode. Ooh, C major. No sharps, no flats, right? So C is 1. Then what's 4? Can you do this without the keyboards? C, D, E, F. F is the 4th one. Okay? And the 5th one is G. Okay, no sharps, no flats. So let's go ahead and build the triads. Space, space, space. Line, line, line. And space, space, space. Either you can do that or you can bring it. Oh, you know what? Oh, gee, sorry about that. This is treble clef. You gotta do this again. Okay. All right. See what I did? What I showed you is bass clef. Now it's a treble clef, right? So C is down here. C, E, G, F, A, C, and G, B, D. See? You always have to check the clef sign first. And I'm so sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, that's how you do it, okay? And let's do the next one. Sharp key or flat key? Sharp key. Which one's the last sharp? Circle it. Okay, G sharp, right? Right next to G sharp is, here's G sharp. It's A major, right? So A major. If A is 1, then what's 4? It's D. And what's 5? It's an E, right? So I need you to draw A, D, and E. Okay? Now build the triads. On A first, and on D, and on E. If it's too high, you can always bring them down to here. Okay, here's E, G, and B. Okay? All right, good. Now, number 11. Let's go to number 11 now. Okay. Now, label these chords using Roman numerals and name each cadence. You know what cadence is like. Now, authentic cadence, plagal cadence, or there's half cadence, right? Now, you know the difference, huh? If it's 5 to 1, that's authentic. If it's 1 to 5, like 1 to 5, or 4 to 5, you call that a plagal. No, you call it half. And 4 to 1 is a plagal, right? Okay, let's get to it. What's the key? Shall we do with this one first? Okay, what's the key? It's a G major. G major. In the key of G major, G is 1. Then what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D is 5, right? 5 to 1 is called authentic cadence, right? Good. Now what's the key? F major. In the key of F major, F is 1. Always look at the bottom note, okay? In root position. Then what's that? F, G, A, B flat, fourth one. So it's 4 to 1. And what do you call this? A plagal. P-L-A-G-A-L. Plagal cadence. Okay? Next one. No sharps, no flats. C major. In the key of C major, C is 1. Now count the C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4. So F is 4. What do you think? 4 to 1 again? It's a plagal. P-L-A-G-A-L. Cadence. Like ending. Okay? Here we go. Now what's the key? There's F sharp, one and only sharp. G major. G is 1. Then what's D? Now count it up to D. Yeah, here we go. Here's G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5, isn't it? So it's 5. It's 1 to 5. What do you call it? Half cadence. It's H-A-L-F. Half cadence. Okay, the next one. Key signature, please. 1 flat. It's F major. There's F. So this is 1. And this is C. If F is 1, then what's C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C is 5, right? 5 to 1. What do you call 5 to 1? Is that a half cadence or is it authentic cadence? It's authentic cadence, right? Write that out. Authentic cadence. Okay, no sharps or no flats. C major. In the key of C major, C is 1, right? So it's 1, Roman numeral 1, and count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G is 5. 1 to 5. You guessed it right. It's half cadence. Again, no sharps, no flats. Key of C. This is C, right? So this is 1. C, D, E, F, G. It's 5. 5 to 1. What do you call it? Authentic cadence. A-U-T-H-E-N-T-I-C. Authentic cadence. Key, please. F sharp. G major. In the key of G major, G is 1. Then what's C? G. Here's G. And here's C. G is 1. And C is 4. So this is 4 to 1. What do you call it? Plagal cadence. Easy? Okay. Let's move on to number 12. It's really easy. Now you gotta name it. match the scale degree with, name with their Roman numerals. Okay. 1, 4, 5, right? One is called a tonic. So this is B. 5 is called a dominant. So this is C. And 4 is called a subdominant. So this is A. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, now we're going to move on to the time signatures. Not the key signatures, but time signatures. Let's go to page 57. Okay, time signatures. This is time signature. It's right next to the key signatures, right? Okay. Now, those are numbers. There's top number and there's a bottom number. Okay. And sometimes you're going to see the letter like C or cut C instead of the numbers. Okay. Now, C it stands for 4/4 and it's called a common time. Okay. And this is cut, right? You can call it cut time or you can call it a la breve. This a la breve is half of 4/4. See, when you cut 4 in half, it's going to be 2, right? Again, when you cut this 4 in half, it's going to be 2. So let's try it again. What do you call C? Common time or 4/4. What do you call this? A la breve, and it's 2/2. Okay, and these are all time signatures. Okay, now I'm going to move on. The top number of the time signature tells how many beats or counts are in each measure. The bottom number tells you which type of note receives 1 beat or a count. Which type. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this is. Here, if it's 2/4, the top number 2 means there are 2 counts, 2 beats per measure. Okay, how many counts? 2. Okay, the bottom number tells you, okay, now when it's gone, it's like this, right? It's a quarter, isn't it? The quarter note, which is this, receives 1 beat. So bottom number tells you what type of note receives 1 beat. So quarter note, which is this, right? Okay, what about this? The top number tells you how many beats to each measure, per measure, right? So there are 6 beats. And the bottom number tells you when it's gone, it's 1/8, right? Eighth note gets 1 beat. And this is the 8th note. Okay? All right. Let's go to the next page, 58. Now this is page 58. Okay, now we're gonna, there's more explanation. Here we go. This is quarter note, right? This is quarter note. And this is quarter rest. And they both of them get 1 beat each. Each of them gets 1 beat, right? So this is 1 count, another count, another one, another one. So in a measure, you count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you subdivide it, it's gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in. Okay? Now if it's like this little dot represents the half of what you have here. So this is 1 count, right? What's half of 1? It's half. So that's why it's 1.5 count. So it gets 1 and 1 and 2 and, right? It gets first 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Get it? Okay. Now let's do the half note, which is this or this. rest. And both, each of them gets 2 beats. So this one gets 2 beats, like 1, 2, 1, 2. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, subdivided 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? This one gets 3 beats. How can you tell? The dot gets half of its main one, right? So this is 2 counts plus, what's half of 2? It's 1, right? 2 plus is 3. So it gets 1, 2, 3. Okay? And this is quarter note. It gets the fourth count. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And the next one, this whole note or whole rest gets 4 beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, 4 counts. This is 8th note or 8th rest with a flag. It's only a half a beat. So it gets half, 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 which means 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Got it? Now, 16th notes, and you have 2 like this. Now look at this. This is a half count, right? As you know, this is quarter note, and this gets 1 count, right? This is 1 count. When you cut this in half, you cut it with a knife. Or we draw like this. Say this is knife. You cut it with a knife. It gets only a half a beat. When you cut this for one more time, there's another knife. When you cut happy one more time, it becomes quarter beat. So in every 1 count, there are 4 16th notes. You go 1E and 2E and 3E and okay? There are 4 of these notes in 1 count. Okay? Now 8th note triplets. Triplets. When you see like a number 3 right above 3 notes, it's called a triplet. And there are 3 notes. You play 3 notes within a beat. Like a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and got it? Okay, let's do upbeats now. Here, this is upbeat. Yeah, if it's C, what's that mean? It's like a 4, 4, right? Okay, and look, this is the bar line. Bar line. For bar line. For each bar line, you gotta have how many counts? 4 counts, right? And the quarter note gets 1 beat. This kind of note gets 1 beat. But this is only, it's an exception. So we'll start from here. Let's go ahead and count it, okay? There's 1 plus another 1, which is 2. And 3 plus another 1 is 4. So there are 4. But look at this. There's 1, 2. 2 plus 1 is 3, right? Then where's the 4th beat? It's up here, right there. So you call this a upbeat, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first beat is a downbeat, right? So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But this picks it up from the 4th beat, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's move on to page 59. Okay, in 2/4, the beat, the first beat of each measure is emphasized. Okay, now remember, this means 2 beats to each measure. See, there are 2 beats, right? 1 and 2. And again, after a bar line, there's 1 and 2. Bar line, 1, 2, bar line, 1, 2. See, you only have 2 counts for each measure. And when you do that, always the first beat gets the strong beat. So you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get it? All right. Now, if it's 3, 4 times, now guess which beat gets the strongest? Again, it's the first beat. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Get it? Same thing with the 4 times. Always the first one gets the strongest. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But since this is so long, you get, you give a little more. Second strongest note. Okay? See, there are 4 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 beats. First one is the strongest. Okay, and you give a little pause, little time, and the third one is the second strongest one. So this is how you draw it. Okay, strong as accent, and second strong as a little tenuto sign. Okay, line. Strong, 2, second strong, 4, strong, 2, second strong, 4. Get it? Okay. All right. Let's do the next exercise. Fill in the blanks. Okay. Okay. Now fill in the blanks. Number 2 tells you how many counts to each measure. 2 counts, 2 beats per measure. The first beat is emphasized, right? The bottom one is like this, right? When 2 is gone, it becomes 1. The quarter, this is quarter. Quarter note gets 1 beat. All right, let's do this. What's 3 then on the top? How many beats per measure? 3 beats per measure. Now, I guess you have to write all these down. Okay, and which beat gets the strongest beat? Which beat is emphasized? The first one, always first one. The first beat is emphasized. Okay? All right. Now what about the bottom number? It tells you what type of note receives 1 beat. Now you tell me. If it's gone, it's 1, 4, right? So what's that? It's quarter. Q-U-A-R-T-E-R. Quarter note receives 1 beat. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and do the next one. The top one tells you how many beats, right? Now how many beats? You're right, 4 beats per measure, right? P/M. And which beat gets the strongest? First. And is it second, third, or fourth? Third is emphasized. Okay? All right. And the bottom one tells you what kind of note gets 1 beat. What? Quarter note. Okay? It's like this. Quarter note gets 1 beat. Now, what C means? This is like 4, 4, right? C stands for 4, 4, or you call it common time. C-O-M-M-O-N. Time. Okay. And look, C with the cut, right? It stands for, when you cut 4 and 4, it becomes 2 and 2, right? It's 2, 2, like this, 2, 2. And it's called à la brève. B-R-E-V-E. À la brève, à la brève. Can you say à la brève? Okay. Now, 5, 4. The top one tells you how many beats, right? Per measure. Tell me how many beats. 5 beats per measure. P/M. And this becomes 1, and this is 1, 4. What kind of note gets 1 beat? The quarter note gets 1 beat. Okay? Now 7, 4. Top number tells you how many beats, right? How many beats? 7 beats per measure. And again, quarter note receives one bead. Okay? Good. Okay, we're gonna do it up here today, and we'll be working on more time signatures next week. Okay? Great job. Bye-bye. See you again.